Nice. MMA was originally a place for students of different martial arts disciplines to meet and determine which was superior. The sport has evolved, taking the strongest aspects of these different styles to create a new mix. One of the most influential of these fighting styles is boxing, both for its technical aspects and its influence on the presentation and business of prize fighting as a whole. The huge influence of boxing on MMA is mostly due to its historical popularity. For a century before Royce Gracie submitted Gerard Gordeau at UFC 1, the sweet science was the definitive fighting style for most of the world. This means its various systems have been pressure tested for long enough that it is hard to find a more comprehensive method for throwing hands. But this singular focus on punching can be both a strength and a weakness. Boxing limits striking only to closed fist strikes with the knuckles, and boxers can only target areas above the belt. But within these limitations, it has developed a brutal rainbow of damaging techniques. Setting up power shots by putting your lead hand in the opponent's face or jabbing is just one boxing fundamental that has made a home at the highest levels of MMA. Just ask Georges St. Pierre or the Diaz brothers. Hooks, uppercuts, overhands, and straights have all been directly cribbed from the boxing lexicon and applied to devastating effect in the new context. But boxing has had to adapt wildly in the cage, primarily due to the presence of takedowns and the fact that the fight continues once a clinch is initiated, neither of which a traditional boxer has to be concerned about. MMA has also borrowed heavily from the presentation of boxing. The 10 points must system that the majority of organizations use to score a fight is a direct hangover from boxing, as are cornermen, walkouts, and weigh-ins. Much of this is due to the fact that MMA has most recently developed most in the US, where the various state athletic commissions that govern boxing also reign over its hybrid cousin. Former champs like Michael Bisping, Chris Weidman, Frankie Edgar, and Stipe Miocic are all fighters who base their stand-up game around clear boxing fundamentals to great success. Proof that, as limited as boxing's focus is compared to MMA, the lessons of pugilism still have a valuable place in the cage. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you want more fight sports in your life, just hit the subscribe button.